845, varsity man up. It's game time, everybody stand up for my
Justin Rodriguez here with the Varsity 845 Football Show. Thanks for checking it out. Week 3 is upon us and the season is getting into full gear. How do we know this? It's time for some primetime league matchups, rivalry games. This is big time. We have 2 huge showdowns this week which we will talk about. Newburgh Free Academy at MonroeWoodbury in Class AA Division I, and New Paltz at Marlboro in a Class B showdown. Before we break down the big games, we start with our feature. Meet Burke Catholic two-way lineman Nick Nanikos. The senior has helped Burke Catholic to a 2-0 start. Nanikos is a selfless kid, on and off the field. He isn't afraid to roll his sleeves up, literally. When he isn't making plays on the field, he's working hard at his family's restaurant, the Greek Cafe in the town of Walkill. Nanikos works as a busboy part-time. This was his own decision. He did it for a little extra cash, of course, but more importantly, to help his family out. Nanikos schedules his shifts around Burke Catholic football. He amps up the hours during the off-season. His mom, Faye, co-owns the Greek Cafe and runs it. The family has been in the restaurant business for about 15 years. Nick clears and sets tables and makes sure his customers are enjoying their Greek fare. He cleans the dining room when the restaurant closes. Good job, Nick. You can learn more about Nick on and off the field in Friday's editions of varsity845.com and in print in the Times-Herald Record. Be sure to check it out. Okay, on to our big games. Let's start with Newburgh at MonroeWoodbury. Is this the best rivalry in Section 9? I believe so. Before Pine Bush won the Class AA title last year, Newburgh or MonroeWoodbury had won every AA title since 1996. Both teams enter this game 2-0, registering impressive wins in Week 1 and 2. Okay, let's get MonroeWoodbury's take on the showdown.
I can't wait. They're a phenomenal team. They've beat us the last 2 years. They're going to come out firing, and we got to do the same. We got to go after it, and we have a great week of practice. We start back up Sunday. I can't wait.
Newburgh is a very good team. We saw on film and seeing them on last week against Iona. They're a very good team, and hopefully we can handle it and put some points on the board and win maybe. Hopefully.
Newburgh has won the last 2 games against the Crusaders. 2 years ago, the Goldbacks beat MonroeWoodbury 7-0 to end the Crusaders' insane 63-game winning streak against local opponents. Newburgh added a 16-10 win over MonroeWoodbury last season. Before Newburgh's streak buster against MonroeWoodbury 2 years ago, the Crusaders had won 10 in a row against their rivals. So let's see what Newburgh had to say about the big game.
It's a really big game for us. We know that they're a really good team, and we're expecting it to be 12-round fight for all 4 quarters. We have to play each and every play 110% and just be ready for anything to happen.
It's a big week. We got to get out there and practice and execute everything to be ready for this game. It's going to be a huge game. We're expected to execute our plays on offense, fly around on defense and make plays. We both got off to a good start. We're both 2-0, so it's going to be a very exciting matchup Friday.
On to New Paltz at Marlboro on Friday. Early on, these 2 teams look like the class of Class B. Keep in mind, Highland would like to say something about that. But this division has been all about Marlboro and New Paltz for the last 3 years. As for the showdown, we hit New Paltz practice this week to talk with defensive lineman Troy Grant. New Paltz defeated Marlboro 13-0 for the 2010 Class B title. Marlboro came back to win the B championship the last 2 seasons, defeating New Paltz each year in the regular season. New Paltz has lost to Spackenkill in the Class B semifinals in each of the last 2 years. New Paltz avenged that with a 33-6 win over Spackenkill last week. It's on to Marlboro. We talked to one of the hottest players in Section 9, running back, defensive back Karif LeBoy, about the Marlboro showdown.
I think we're going to win, honestly. We got a bunch of hard-hitting people who've been practicing hard. We changed everything up. It's looking promising. Everybody's doing what they need to do, working hard. So I think it's a victory for New Paltz.
Already this season, LeBoy has 7 all-purpose touchdowns and 3 interceptions in just 2 games.
It's a big game, been a big rivalry since my freshman year. and we're working really hard this week, and it's going to be a close game, just like it's been the last few years.
It's going to be some Friday night under the lights. I can't wait. Now it's time to sign off. This is Justin Rodriguez for Varsity 845. Thanks for watching the show.
This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win, then what you playing for? From the field to the hardwood floor, win some and lose some. Just give it your all, whether it's basket, base, or football. It's all American. It's on when the season's here again. PYP, gotta play your position. Gotta go hard, give it 110. Fans cheering in the stands, yeah, you gotta love it.
845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.